And this morning I'm delighted to be in Dunkeneely in Donegal, and I'm at the Donegal Wellness Centre, and I'm joined by Kylie Harmes. Kylie, thank you very much indeed for joining us on this morning's show.
Thank you, Claire.
Okay, Kylie, we met you recently actually in the Sligo Park, and I was very interested in the business Donegal Wellness Centre. Can you just give us an idea of what exactly you do?
Well, my business partner and I have started a clinic in Dunkeneely, the Donegal Wellness Centre, with a focus really on women's health, although we don't discriminate, men are welcome. And we have gathered together a group of healthcare practitioners and therapists, such as massage therapists, myself, I'm an acupuncturist, a coach, hypnotherapist, etc., just to kind of provide a very integrated approach to well-being and, health.
Okay, Kylie, so you look after all sorts of women's health, and as you said earlier, men are welcome, but you do really provide this service for women. And one of the things that you particularly have an interest in is the menopause, a very challenging time in women's life and not something that you hear too much talk about.
No, and we have got a real focus on trying to bring this subject to the forefront of people's kind of consciousness and help them explore other ways that they can manage and support themselves through this time of life. Myself, I'm an acupuncturist. Often I can use this skill to support women through this time of their lives, especially women that haven't got access to HRT, for example, because they might have reasons, family medical history or personal medical history, where it's not appropriate that they take HRT or other pharmaceutical drugs.
So, Kylie, somebody who wouldn't be able to take medicine, for example, like HRT or other tablets for the menopause, you have alternative solutions.
We do have alternative solutions. I mean, acupuncture has proven in trials to be just as effective if accessed regularly as taking HRT to combat the more unwanted side effects of menopause, such as hot flushes and insomnia, depression and anxiety. But alongside other therapies such as coaching, and even doing things like Pilates and taking time out for massage, all of these kind of elements combined can make the real difference that women need to be able to navigate their way through this time of their lives.
Okay, well, that's very important. And I mean, if you're interested in any of the services that are provided on the Donegal Wellness Centre, and also they specialise in anxiety and depression and a number of other ailments, it's donegalwellness.ie. But the reason I wanted to speak to you, Kylie, because I was fascinated with this course that you're starting next Thursday, and Kylie had told me a little bit about it in the Sligo Park. So this is cognitive behaviour therapy, and you're using this in coaching for weight management. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Okay, so CBT for weight management, the reason it's different and the reason it has a medical seal of approval, which it does, by the way, it's really shown to be very, very effective in helping people unpick the reasons as to why they struggle with weight management. So other slimming clubs and weight loss programs might not work for everybody, and there's reasons for this. They're very kind of one-dimensional, okay, and restrictive as well. They have methods of monitoring intake and certain things, on a weekly basis that just don't work for many people. And I feel, and definitely, my business partner, who is the CBT specialist, we do really feel that it's because it's not holistic, because it's not exploring the mental, emotional and environmental factors surrounding an individual. It is also a one-dimensional approach to a problem, whereas CBT allows the individuality to be brought into the whole process of how you got into, a situation that you don't want to be and you're not happy, about yourself. And by exploring that kind of cognitive response, which is really kind of locked in our subconscious, it's actually not a conscious response as to maybe why we've picked up bad habits. It allows people the time and the space to explore this and unlearn those habits that have crept in over the years. And, really lead us into a place where our health is compromised, and definitely doesn't help things like menopause. Carrying extra weight through that time exacerbates the symptoms and leaves you at risk of quite serious disease and serious health problems.
Absolutely, and I just want to remind you I'm joined by Kylie Harmes, and Kylie is the owner or co-owner of the Donegal Wellness Centre. So Kylie, next Thursday, which is the 14th of November, you are launching this in Simple Simons in Donegal town.
Yes, Simple Simons have been great. They have allowed us to use their premises in Donegal town. It's very well known. Most people around here, they know Simple Simons. They know Finbar and his team. So we're going to be there next Thursday at 7 p.m. So come on down, come and speak to us and find out the kind of different aspects and elements of this programme and how it can help you. I think it's worth mentioning as well that, we're kind of a well-supported team. We've got a dietitian on board who is working alongside Barbara and the CBT weight management programme. We've got a sports therapist. There's myself as an acupuncturist who we can tailor this programme to what each individual needs. So, we'll be in Simple Simons at 7 o'clock and looking forward to seeing everybody.
Okay, and that is, again, I just want to remind you of the website. That's Donegal Wellness.ie, and I was speaking there with Kylie Harmes, who's the co-owner of the business, and she's talking about cognitive behaviour therapy being used with weight management, and as she said, next Thursday night, Simple Simons, Donegal town at 7 o'clock. Kylie Harmes from the Donegal Wellness Centre, thank you very much indeed for joining us on this morning's Up and Running.
Thank you for coming out to see us, Claire.